And a good Wednesday morning to you. Weather and non-meteorologist Devin Hatter here, pinch hitting out of the dugout this morning as we take a look at what the forecast looks like as we head into your July 4th weekend. Your Wobbles Wake Up brought to you by Ohio Valley Insurance. And for the most part, things are looking A-OK as we run out there this morning. No big weather worries, though you will notice it is much warmer and more humid than this time yesterday. You see some of those clouds, some of the cloudiness working through the Wobbles region at this time, but you notice more cloudiness further off to the north and west, watching a complex of thunderstorms associated with the frontal boundaries moving through the eastern part of the plain states, and that is the system that is going to potentially bring us some scattered showers and thunderstorms as we head through the later hours of, well, today and into tonight, tomorrow, and yes, even into, obviously, July 4th tomorrow and into the day on Friday as well. In fact, let's throw the radar on, and you can see just what we're dealing with off to the north and west. Scattered showers and thunderstorms across the St. Louis metro area. Those are going to try to make their way toward us as we head a little bit later on today, but I think they're going to have a little bit of trouble as we head through the morning hours into the afternoon, but they will lay down a boundary that will bring us the potential for more scattered showers and storms, some of which could be on the strong side as we head a little bit later on into the day today. Now, let's see what it's like outside right now. The Sky Soccer Lovers Lane Soccer Complex this morning showing some of those high clouds moving through, but no big issues on the radar or in the sky indeed this morning. Same thing as the sun rises behind our Gold City Sky Cam, our Sexton Bin Builders Gold City Sky Cam there in Simpson County. Things are looking A-OK as the sun rises this morning, not even needing the sunrise for the very warm temperatures we've already got in place. How about mid to upper 70s this morning, just after 6 o'clock? Mesonet temperatures 75 in Butler County, 78 at both Warren County sites, and everyone else sitting at 77. Dew points in the low 70s, so it is already a muggy one, and we'll continue to see those dew points on the increase as we head through the day today. That's, by the way, a good 19 to 20 degrees above where we were this time yesterday, so it is not your imagination that it is much more uncomfortable as we head out there this morning. Looking at the models, initializing, all right with that storm complex out to our west, and we will watch that potential. Notice it kind of falls apart as we head through the morning and into the afternoon hours, but you see more showers and storms start to develop as we head into the afternoon and evening hours throughout parts of the Ohio Valley, and eventually those will try to make their way into the Wobbles region as we head through tonight and into early tomorrow. Now, it's not a guarantee that we see storms, but any storm that we do see will have the potential for some gusty winds and heavy rain. Those are by far the main threats with this thunderstorm complex moving through. You see, even by tomorrow morning, more storms will try to work on through. It's not a complete washout for your July 4th holiday weekend. Certainly the beginning of the weekend looks not as good as the end of the weekend. The actual weekend itself looks actually A-OK. We'll get to that in just a second. But, we're going to be watching those scattered showers and thunderstorms Wednesday, Thursday, and yes, even into Friday. You see yet another line of storms as we move that in the correct direction. Yet another line of storms trying to work into the region as we head towards the day on Friday. So we're not done with this pattern just yet. In fact, with that, we are in a level 1 marginal risk for severe weather as we head into the day today. The better ingredients are going to be across the Ohio River corridor there along and really north of E-Town and over toward the I-64 corridor where the slight risk is in place as we head into the early hours of really through the day today. Into tomorrow, we're in a level 1 marginal risk for severe weather, and even into the day on Friday, parts of Wobbles as that front starts to push on out in a level 1 marginal risk for severe weather. Sure looks like summer out there And indeed, it will appear to be the great summertime storminess out there as we head through the 4th of July tomorrow. And again, damaging winds, scattered damaging winds. I don't think this is a widespread issue. This is not some big outbreak or anything, but we'll need to watch damaging winds and heavy rain, both a possibility as we head through our day on Wednesday into Thursday and into Friday. The other story is going to be the heat. This is the high-resolution rapid refresh showing as we quickly warm up today. Look at this. The HER takes us into the mid to even upper 90s at times. And remember, our dew points are sitting in the 70s, so we're going to see those heat indices close to the century mark as we head into this afternoon and really into tomorrow as well. You see, those storms will try to cool us off, but we don't get a whole lot below, let's say, the upper 70s, I think closer to the mid-70s as we head through the overnight hours. And if we see any sunshine tomorrow, that'll drive those temperatures right back up into the low to mid-90s at times as we head into our day on Thursday. So we are not done with this yet. The summertime heat continues. In fact, we do have a heat advisory in effect from noon today through 7 o'clock as we head later on tonight. It covers all of Wobble's heat indices between 105 and about 110 as we head into this afternoon. You catch a storm, it'll cool us down, but it'll stay muggy. So don't count on a storm to completely cool you down because it will be hot regardless as we head into the day today. If you have to be outside, frequent breaks in the shade, plenty of water, wear that sunscreen. It doesn't take long to burn out there. And of course, always check the back seat for the kiddos, the fur babies. We don't want to see you become a news story as we head a little bit later on into today, tomorrow, really the whole summer season. So just make sure you always check the back seat before you head into where you need to go. Rainfall totals scattered. This is through Friday afternoon from the high-res NAM, and you'll see some areas. Look at this. The high-res NAM is saying parts of Breckenridge County, north of us, could see up to 10 inches of rain, while many of us here are dealing with half an inch to an inch. It's all dependent on where these storms go. There's not a whole lot of a steering current up aloft, so it's not going to take much for these storms to just sit and dump rain over the region. In fact, I think in many cases, heavy rain will be a more widespread threat than the damaging winds as we head through tonight because we're dealing with impressive amounts of moisture. So a lot of us, half inch to an inch of rain, maybe a little bit higher than that. But if you happen to catch one of these showers or thunderstorms that just sits over your location, that's when we're dealing with the potential for multiples of inches of rain per hour as these storms move through. This is a kind of a measure of that. This is a product called precipitable water. It's basically if you took the entire column of the atmosphere and wrung it out like a wash rag, how much moisture would you get? Well, heading into this afternoon, parts of the state see precipitable water values 2 to 2.5 inches. That's incredible. We're dealing with a lot of moisture in the air, which would equal a lot of rain in any storm you happen to see. In fact, the Weather Prediction Center has placed much of the region in a level 1 marginal risk for excessive rainfall. The level 2 risk takes in parts of Butler County. We'll keep that level 1 marginal risk for excessive rainfall into the day tomorrow. And finally shifting east of the area as we head into the day on Friday. But some heavy rain, definitely a possibility as we head through the next few days. So as we head out there for the fireworks displays on Thursday, keep that radar handy as we head into Thursday and Friday. If you're headed out, we're going to be dealing with some of Mother Nature's fireworks as well. Upper 70s tonight with those scattered storms. More scattered storms tomorrow with those highs in the low 90s. Look at that high today, 96 degrees. Heat advisory from noon to 7. Mid-70s tomorrow night, so it will be muggy for any fireworks shows if we can manage to dodge Mother Nature's fireworks out there for our Thursday night. Friday, more scattered showers and storms. That'll keep us a little cooler, upper 90s, or upper 80s to near 90, I should say. We start to ease on out of this as we head into Friday night. Notice those lows a little cooler. We're starting to at least push some drier air in here. It's not going to be as comfortable as it was earlier this week, but upper 60s for Friday night, and as we head into Saturday and Sunday, temperatures in the upper 80s, so still warm, but perfect pool weather out there as we're returning to kind of a summertime baseline for Saturday and Sunday before another active pattern works our way as we head towards the beginning of next week. Summer in full effect as we head through the month of July. That'll do it for me this morning. Meteorologist Evan Hatter with your Weather Not Wobbles Wake Up, brought to you by Ohio Valley Insurance. Have a great day out there, everybody, and stay safe this 4th of July weekend.